Hey boys and girls, today we're doing least common multiple, and the least common multiple of two whole numbers is the smallest whole number greater than 0 that's a multiple of each number. So if you remember yesterday we did factors, and factors were when we did 1 times 30, 2 times 15, 3 times 10. 30 would be a multiple of each of those. Okay, so yesterday, all of your numbers were that number and less, so 30 and less, 50 and less, okay? Today, it's going to be greater than, because you're going to be multiplying each number that you're given times 1, times 2, times 3. So it says find the least common multiple of 12 and 18, okay? So this is another way it can be written. Least common multiple of 12 and 18. Now this one says list the first 10 multiples of each number. You don't always have to do that. You need to list as many multiples as you need until you find the least common. So here we see we have 12. So we have 12 times 1, 12 times 2, 12 times 3, 12 times 4, 12 times 5, 12 times 6, 12 times 7, 12 times 8, 12 times 9, and 12 times 10. Then we go to 18, and we have 18 times 1, 18 times 2, 18 times 3, 18 times 4, times 5, 18 times 6, 18 times 7, 18 times 8, 18 times 9, and 18 times 10. So you can see these start with the first numbers because it's 1 times that number, and then you're multiplying times 2, times 3, times 4 until you get to your least common multiple. So in this case, the common multiples we have 36. They both have 36, and they both have 72, but 36 is the least common multiple, so that is the one you would put the circles around. In your work, you're not going to have to put a circle around it. You will just write what it is. Okay, so in this case, I would bring these two over here. 36 is the least common multiple. That was not working for that circle. Let's try again. Well, you know what I mean. I mean to circle the 36. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Okay, so let's practice. You should do this on your slide as well as I'm going to do it on my slide. And when you need to do this later for the next slide, I expect everybody to write it on paper and actually do the work out, and I want to see it. Okay, so here we're going to have 9 times 1 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. 9 times 3 is 27. 9 times 4 is 36. 9 times 5. 9 times 6. 9 times 7. 9 times 8. And 9 times 9. I probably didn't need to do all of these, but I did. All right, now we're going to go to the 12. Sometimes you might want to start with the greater number, and that can help you out. So 12 times 1, 12 times 2, 12 times 3, 12 times 4, 12 times 5. Now I'm going to stop there. Now, the reason I'm stopping there is because I already see the least common multiple. The least common multiple here is 36. So we have, both of them don't have these, but both of them have a 36. And unlike when we're looking for the greatest common factor here, we're looking for the least common multiple. So I don't need to keep going. If I did keep going here, you would see then that I would get another common multiple. 72. But we don't want that one. We want the least common multiple. So remember, today it's multiples, not factors. You are multiplying the digit up here, this digit, times 1, times 2, times 3, times 4, and you keep going. So let's start this one with 30. So 30 times 1, 30 times 2, 30 times 3. I'm just going to do those 3 because I have a feeling when we multiply 4, we're not going to need to go up to 90. And I remember a multiple of 4 from yesterday that's going to work for this. So 4 times 1, 4 times 2, 4 times 3, 4 times 4, 4 times 5, 4 times 6. If you're not good with your facts, just add 4 every time. 4 times 7, 4 times 8, 4 times 9, 4 times 10, 4 times 11, 4 times 12, 4 times 13, 4 times 14, and 4 times 15. I'm stopping there because I see the 60. So the least common multiple here is 60. So we had to do a lot more with the 4s than we did with the 30s. So hopefully this helps you understand when we're doing multiples, you're multiplying the two numbers times another factor to see where you can get the least common multiple. Now the work you need to do is on this slide. You have to do number 1, number 3, and number 4. Those are must-dos, and you must do them for each thing, the greatest common factor and the least common multiple. If I were you, since we did least common multiple today, I would start with that and then do the greatest common factor later. If you do extra, if you do number 2, number 5, and number 6, you will get 2 points of extra credit. So if you do extra, you get 2 points of extra credit. So remember, factors are going to be the number or less. Multiples are going to be the one of these numbers or greater. All right? All right. Good luck. Turn it in when you're done. I will be available for extra help tomorrow morning at 8:50 if you need it.